Okay.
Okay, now we're doing trailer loading. And just a few things that you need to know is we're going to reward every try. And that means we're going to take the pressure off. So if we're asking him to lead up, then that's about where he's comfortable right now. So I'm going to take the pressure off, and then before he loses interest, I'm going to ask him to back out again. If your horse is real energetic and kind of running around, this horse is kind of sluggish. But if your horse was real energetic and wanting to back out really fast or move in really fast, then you could take him, you could stay here, send him over here in a half circle, over to the trailer, and then let him change directions. Let the trailer make him change directions. And go back and start over. This time we maybe want him to go a little further. So right there is good. And this horse I've worked with for about 3 hours on different days. And so he's a little further than he was. But it took a long time to get him to that place. And you don't want to let him step on the lead rope. So I'm going to back him out. Let him rest a second. So I took all the pressure off. I'd like him to stay paying attention to me though. So now I'm going to ask again. If he should come right on top of me, then I just protect myself right here. Or if, like, he didn't want to go on up, then I'm going to try to get back here and encourage his shoulder to go. Now I'm going to ask for one more foot because and I'll be happy with that 1 foot going forward. And then I'm going to back him out before he loses interest. And then we're going to start again. Just to the point where he's comfortable. And I want him to stay straight if I can get him to. So if he gets really crooked, I'm going to send him around again. Too far. I don't want to think about him loading up all at once because this is a horse that once he gets inside, he's stuck and doesn't want to come out. So I need to back him out again before he gets too hung up. So if she goes in right away, try to stop it and control it. Do a little at a time. Take the pressure off. And sometimes it's good to reach up and pedal. See it, because sometimes they think every time your hand goes up, that you're going to encourage or put pressure on with a rope. So sometimes they need to know that when your hand comes up, it doesn't always mean pressure. So I'm going to ask him again, and I'm going to start off just asking him to lead up. If he needs pressure, then I'll give him pressure. And I'm going to say one more foot. And I'm happy with that. And you want to be careful, don't let the lead rope trail to where he can step on it. Control where it's at, or you can get in an accident. Back him out again. Let him stand a second. And ask him right back in. Ask for a little more, which he's given. Like I said, we were at this stage for a long time, maybe over an hour, just walking onto the ramp and off the ramp, off the ramp, on the ramp, and then off the ramp. And that's okay. If that's what it takes, that will get you to this point where he's just leading in. Now we're going to lead him all the way in. And this is where it's hard with the ramp. Get him back again. And he seems to be worried right there, so I'm going to let him stop. And now I'm going to back him out again. And now I'm going to ask him back in. There, because he might get stuck. So I'm going to back him out before he gets scared. And see, he's already past the point where he's worried now. His back feet are in, and that's where he gets scared. This is why you do it little steps at a time. So I'm going to pressure him backwards until he takes one step, and then in reverse order, I'm going to release the pressure again all over him. Unless he offers to do more, but I don't want him flying backwards. I'm going to pressure him back until he gives me one step. Right there. I'm going to release him. If he needs to come back in a step,